Between the year 165 and 166 AD, the Empire of Rome was shadowed by a lurking menace, the Antonine Plague, a relentless pandemic that would test the mettle of emperors and citizens alike. This was during the reign of Marcus Aurelius, the last of the 5 good emperors of Rome. Now, imagine being in the shoes of Marcus Aurelius, the wise philosopher on the imperial throne. As the plague swept through the vast expanse of the Roman Empire in between 165 and 166 AD, it spared no one, not even the mighty emperor himself. Marcus Aurelius, the very embodiment of Stoic philosophy, faced the gravest of uncertainties when he fell ill. But in the midst of his own suffering, Marcus Aurelius became a living testament to the Stoic virtues that he so ardently championed. His reflections, penned in the midst of the plague's chaos, read like a playbook for enduring the storm of life with unyielding fortitude. Close your eyes and picture the scenes, the panic that gripped the empire, the collective fear as the plague raged on. Yet, there, in the heart of it all, stood Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic beacon in the tempest. In his monumental work, Meditations, he poured his thoughts onto parchment, capturing the essence of Stoicism, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. In the face of personal suffering, the emperor's leadership style shone bright. He navigated the chaos with a calm and rational mind, making decisions that reflected the very principles he embraced. Picture the resilience of a leader who not only overcame his own illness but also inspired a populace to endure and rebuild. As the plague's dark clouds eventually lifted, Rome emerged from the shadows. The legacy of Marcus Aurelius endured, a testament to the power of philosophy in the face of adversity. The Antonine Plague, once a symbol of despair, transformed into a crucible that forged all the modern Stoic philosophies we know of. Grasping the subtle art of Stoicism, my friends, is the true way to conquer the world and become a king. It is about calmness even in the toughest of storms or the highest of tides. As Marcus Aurelius struggled with the merciless grip of the plague, his thoughts, which were immortalized in Meditations, provided a roadmap through the chaos. Let us dive deeper into this tale to uncover the principles that supported Marcus Aurelius' steadfastness during the tumultuous days of the Antonine Plague. Imagine the vivid scenes of ancient Rome, where the essence of Stoicism filled the air, influencing the very foundation of the empire. The first principle, my dear friends, is that of wisdom. In the face of uncertainty, Marcus Aurelius sought understanding, acknowledging the impermanence of life and the inevitability of challenges. He understood that life is unpredictable and full of ups and downs, and therefore, he approached every situation with a calm and rational mind. Through wisdom, he found the clarity to navigate the storm. He recognized that the key to making good decisions is to first understand the situation, and then apply his knowledge and experience to find the best possible solution. His focus on wisdom allowed him to rise above the chaos and view the pandemic through a rational and objective lens, enabling him to make informed decisions that ultimately benefited the people of Rome. He understood that wisdom is not just about knowledge, but also about the ability to apply it effectively. By doing so, he was able to make sound judgments, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable obstacles. In essence, Marcus Aurelius's philosophy of wisdom teaches us that in the face of uncertainty, it is essential to stay calm, understand the situation, and apply our knowledge and experience to make informed decisions that lead to positive outcomes. Consider the second virtue, courage. Picture the emperor, weakened by illness, yet standing resolute. Stoicism teaches us that courage is not the absence of fear but the triumph over it. It's about facing our fears and overcoming them, even when the odds seem against us. Marcus Aurelius embodied the Stoic courage, inspiring others to stand firm against the tide of adversity. Despite facing his own fears, he remained steadfast and resolute. He understood that courage is not about being fearless, but rather facing our fears head-on. In his case, he was battling a deadly pandemic that threatened the very fabric of the empire. Yet, he didn't back down or shy away from his responsibilities as the emperor. Instead, he faced the situation with courage and determination, inspiring others to do the same. Through his unwavering courage, Marcus Aurelius became a living embodiment of Stoic philosophy, inspiring others to stand firm in the face of adversity. He encouraged his people to remain strong and courageous, even in the darkest of times. His example taught us that true courage is not about being fearless, but rather about facing our fears and overcoming them. no matter how daunting the task may seem. Now, let's turn our attention to the third virtue, justice. As the plague indiscriminately swept through the empire, Marcus Aurelius upheld the principles of fairness and justice. In his decisions, he considered the well-being of all, recognizing the interconnectedness of humanity. He knew that true justice lies in our actions and intentions, even in the face of uncontrollable events. For Marcus Aurelius, justice was not just about enforcing laws or punishing wrongdoers. Instead, it was about treating everyone fairly and with respect, regardless of their background or status. He understood that justice is the foundation upon which a successful society is built. His focus on justice allowed him to make decisions that were in the best interest of all, even if it meant sacrificing his own interests. Through his actions, Marcus Aurelius showed us that true justice lies not just in enforcing laws but also in being fair and impartial in our dealings with others. He believed that we are all connected in some way, and that we should treat each other with the respect they deserve. Finally, we come to the fourth and final virtue, temperance. Imagine the restraint and self-discipline exercised by the emperor. Stoicism teaches us to maintain balance in our desires, to endure without complaint, and to find strength in simplicity. Marcus Aurelius, even in his imperial role, exemplified temperance, guiding the empire with a steady hand. For Marcus Aurelius, temperance was about finding balance in all aspects of life. He understood that it's easy to get carried away by our desires, and that true contentment comes from being satisfied with what we have. He believed in living a simple life, free from excess and luxury. Through his actions, he showed us that true strength lies in our ability to exercise restraint and self-discipline. Despite being the most powerful man in the empire, Marcus Aurelius lived a modest life, often sleeping on a simple cot and eating frugal meals. He believed that by leading a simple life, he could better understand the needs of his people and make decisions that were in their best interest. By exercising temperance, he was able to maintain a steady hand and guide the empire through the turbulent times of the Antonine Plague. Marcus Aurelius' philosophy of temperance teaches us that true strength lies in our ability to exercise restraint and self-discipline. It's about finding balance in all aspects of life and being content with what we have. Through his example, he showed us that living a simple life can lead to true contentment and inner peace. If you've reached this point of the video, heed these words, for you are on the correct path. The tale of Marcus Aurelius and the Antonine Plague has not simply unfolded before you. It has offered an invitation to embrace the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. As you assimilate the echoes of history, recognize that your steps align with the ultimate path to kingship. In the midst of challenges, Stoicism calls out to you, whispering the values of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. You stand at the threshold, where the chaos of the storm yields to the resilience within. This is not only a philosophical guide, but also a regal power that empowers leaders. If you've made it this far, know that the enduring pillars of strength provided by Stoicism are yours to wield, offering clarity, courage, fairness, and balance on the journey to kingship. Embrace the echoes, for you are indeed on the right path. If you'd like to continue this journey with us, please subscribe to this channel in order to receive our fresh out content more often.